Live from Senegal, West Africa. It's your host, Dr. Sherry Mamjara Taal, and with me today from Dallas, Texas, the Metroplex, it's our biggest supporter, Nurse Marsha. Welcome to another podcast with us, Nurse Marsha.
Well, thank you for having me, Dr. Sherry.
Thank you for agreeing to sharing your perspectives on this special commentary episode. And of course, it's a family-friendly show, so we have little ones trying to break in and join the podcast, but I think their mama has rescued me. So, and rescued them. So we continue, okay? Uh, yeah, Nurse Marsha, welcome to this special commentary episode, okay? And I want to talk about some key themes that emerged yesterday when we were talking to Advocate Jean on Ellis on the Bridging Continents podcast yesterday. What were your thoughts, some of your thoughts about that
I
podcast?
really enjoyed, her um, sh her expertise and all that she was sharing, you know, information. Um, I know a little bit about diversity, and I started at an early age. So, yeah, I do appreciate, the information that she was sharing about communities coming together, about the knowledge that we have and experience that we have, and how much we need to, just keep it going for the next generations and the generations to come.
Yeah,
That's
so
our future. They are our future.
right. And the theme was collaboration and also addressing the global challenges, uh, as well. So I'm really happy to announce, welcome viewers. I was interrupted there for a moment. Forgive my manners. Welcome to the taalisphere once again. And we're doing a special commentary episode to discuss the Bridging Continents podcast that we did with Advocate Majin Sanon Ellis yesterday. She's from New York, and she is a lawyer there working there. And yesterday, after the podcast, she immediately pledged funds for a business that will feature next month here on the Taalisphere. So if you're a new entrepreneur and you would like to feature your business, you can get $50 from the Queen Majin, okay, fund that we now have. She also left a pledge for $25 for two guest speakers, because I would like to have a guest speaker every week from the community. So you're not just watching, you're also able to come on and express yourself, your thoughts, tell your story. We don't know it all. We want everyone to share in this experience, okay, in this grassroots initiative. All right, so we need to hear from you. We want to, learn from you as well, just like you're learning from us. So, yeah, so this coming Saturday, Nurse Marsha,
Yeah,
the president from Carifica, Haiti, will be on the Taalisphere podcast Saturday coming. And we're hoping to have a youth guest speaker, maybe on Sunday. Hopefully he can help us select someone, and they can be take advantage of the Queen Majin, fund that was left. So Queen Majin has paid this forward, and Nurse Marsha, you have too. You have also, donated funds to help our people. So we also have the Queen Marsha Fund that will be in effect come June. Okay. So
great.
same thing, $50 for the featured business, $25 for each guest speaker each week. So every week in the month of May, the month of June, we're going to have a guest speaker, and one entrepreneur or business owner will be selected for the month, each month. King Charles, okay, a dear friend of mine, Charles, he has also paid it forward. So we will make sure that we have July set up for the King Charles Fund. So men, don't be shy, okay? You can support us. We encourage you. I know you have been around and been through a lot with maybe, different women initiatives, you name it, you have helped, and maybe you're still waiting to see things, you know, uh,
Change.
change. And now I promise you it's happening. Change is here. It's happening. Our people are getting educated, they're standing up, they're uniting, and that was part of our theme yesterday too as well. So let me have everyone take a look at we're going to take a look at the new Taalisphere website, and we'll also take a look at let's see, some of the other websites that I have available. Uh, Also, one more thing here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So this is so exciting, Nurse Marsha. While I'm pulling that up, any other reflections or perspectives that you might have?
It's just about, as you stated, bridging the continents. I believe we have what, 7 continents all over the world. And, you know, I don't think it's one continent that you can go to and you won't find an African or a person, a melanated person. We're everywhere.
Right.
And, we just need to come together. I know it's easier said than done, but we need to come together, begin to come together and think it's the mindset. That's my belief. It's a mindset. And we need to like
Use,
focus on bringing, our people back together.
I've been thinking about that word, mindset. Yeah. And you, yeah, reminded me about that. So, yeah, unlearning certain things, having a different perspective. Yeah, all of that will help us to have a different mindset, no doubt. So,
But as you
uh,
stated, though, um, just keeping knowledge,
mhm,
knowledge and wisdom is a lot and means a lot. But hidden knowledge, for instance, in this country, DEI, diversity, that DEI, they're trying to, I would say because there are laws being passed to rob the historical Black colleges and universities with funds and resources that's going to help them, thrive and do better, come
mhm.
up, as some people would say. And they don't, it's that we have people here in the United States that don't want that. And so that's a situation. It's
Yeah,
it's it's a it's like a war. But we have to continue the fight.
yes. And we have to do what our ancestors did that worked. We know boycotting worked. What else worked for them? Um,
Just
starting our
information.
own, having our own. Uh, yeah,
I
you know,
that's very true because I am originally from Oklahoma, and it goes back to the 1921 race riot in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And there in Tulsa, they had hospitals, businesses, banks, schools. I mean, everything that the United States, modern America has today. They had it. But due to jealousy and envy, they burned it down, burned everything down. They're still finding mass graves where people were buried,
mhm,
and using the DNA. It was there.
yeah.
So
Well, nurse,
someone had the mindset to do and create.
yes. and continue to build no matter how often they burn it down. Because they did it to the Chinese too. And they just kept on rebuilding. And look at them now. So and then guess what? The Chinese diaspora united with the Chinese people on the mainland, and they started, sending their support, funds, everything, and they built up their country. So we could do the same thing. Yeah, we just have to have a good strategy. And that's why
Mindset.
America, and mindset, yeah. And that's why America think they're such a great country because of their strategies. I can't say it's all good, but it works for them, right? And they kind of get everyone else to go along. So you could see for yourself, just because, you have a big following, you have masses, supporting you, doesn't mean you have um, the right strategy or the right morals. Okay, good
Right.
morals. You can see that,
Mhm.
right? So
Exactly.
I'm praying, yeah, I'm praying civil war doesn't break out. It's already enough going on. A lot of people probably have a lot of fear. I wouldn't be fearful one bit, okay? Because this is our time, okay?
Correct.
Certain people had their time, and look what they did. They kind of, you know, made it difficult for everyone else, and they enjoyed watching everyone else suffer and scrape by, and there's no reason for it. We have enough for everybody on this planet,
That is
and
correct.
yeah, there's no reason why we should be, fighting one another, struggling to eat food. There shouldn't be poverty and suffering, but because of the mindset, right, Nurse Marsha?
And greed.
And greed, we had to endure centuries of foolishness. And the foolishness continues. I mean, they just think it's a great idea to just, you know, take each other out. And we're trying to say, hello, people, bombs and bullets, it's not going to work. At the end of the day, you're still going to have to, figure out how to move
Get along
forward.
and
Right.
respect each other.
It's
That
not each
that's
other, not only
beginning.
each other, Nurse Marsha, but other humans. We're all humans doing this with intelligence. We're humans with intelligence who are doing this to one another, not us. I mean, you know, we're not that stupid, right? Thank God.
We're not.
Thank God.
We are not.
Right.
We're
So
not.
we're waking up our people. We're educating those people who might not be, aware of what's been going on. Because what do they say? If the people don't know where they're coming from, they don't know where they're going, right? So
That is,
half of the things we're learning, we didn't know. So
it was
now,
hidden. It was intentionally hidden from us. Our, roots, our cultures, intentionally. So it's almost like double work that we have to do, undo the evil that was done or what was done against us, against our people, and then convince or share the truth and try to convince people to realize that this is the truth. So many people have been, brainwashed. And my opinion of brainwashing someone is to keep telling them something true that is not true and keeping the truth from them,
right.
offering them your opinion or whatever and keeping the truth from them. And that's exactly what has happened in this country, in this all over the world
Mhm.
for
But
the benefit of a few.
yeah, that is unimaginable. But
No,
we've
it's
all lived.
imaginable. As a child, I grew up, the dolls that we had were European. They were white with blonde hair, blue eyes. That's all we had. And then I guess a couple of maybe decades later, when Black dolls or African American melanated dolls did come out, we had to
Right.
pay extra for them. Like the 80s and 90s, they cost more. They made African American or melanated people pay more for dolls that look like them. So, if you do um, a mindset again, want better or know better, then they want you to pay a price because you know better or you want something different. They want you
Mm.
to still pay a price. I just wanted
Mhm.
to use that as an example.
Yeah, I was telling Advocate Magine yesterday, when I first started working in my field, um, and I went to Las Vegas, and my boss told me she would pay me one thing, which was the, market going rate. And then when I got my pay, it was 30% less, you know?
I heard that.
It's
I
like,
remember you shared that with me.
yeah, it was like, I'm in Las Vegas, so I'm thinking, what did this woman do? Did she go gambling, and spend 30% of my paycheck? I didn't know. And this went on for a couple of years, but now, okay, she see my work ethics. She don't want me to leave. She knows, I do quality work and I have to. I can't like let anyone have anything to say, not one peep about me, okay? My patients, you folks do not go to the hospital ever, okay?
Mhm.
We are going to have a workaround.
I
I have to
I know
maintain
your
a
work,
certain reputation.
and I've worked with you. We've worked for companies, I think the same companies, two different companies, and I have watched you, and your ethic is always on point. You've always, and one company in particular, I won't say the name that we both work for. I'm not sure what they paid you, but I worked for them for almost 3 years. And it was I don't think she was even a supervisor, but she was in control of my raise. I had
Yeah,
been there for 2.5 years and she gave me $1 raise. And I had
yeah,
nothing but the best, you know, uh, actually my patients, they praised me, they requested me.
all right.
And I guess the company, I don't know if they fired her or she was just so old, she quit. After she quit, I got a $5 raise.
Wow.
Human resources looked at my record and they said, wait a minute, you haven't had any complaints. You've never missed a day in 3 years now. You never missed a day.
Hmm.
You should be making $5 more. But it
Hmm.
took her leaving,
Yeah,
and then all of the compliments and all of the things that my patients said about me to get
right.
me a $5 raise.
Yeah, if it's the company that starts with a C, that company, the
Yeah,
culture was off the chain. It was like,
yeah.
oh no. Yeah, they were just
One of
daylight,
many.
daylight racism. It's like in your face racism, okay? Uh,
One.
you'll never get promoted. You're never gonna, they knew, okay? We weren't gonna have the positions they have. We
Mhm,
weren't gonna be believed. I guess
mhm.
they felt we couldn't even put our mind to thoughts to, defending ourselves.
And then they
Girl,
would call me and they would go, "Oh, we have a VIP patient. We only send our best nurses out." I go out and who would I see? You, Sherry, you know?
Nurse Marsha, I don't
Yeah.
think I ever told you how I left that place. Did I ever tell you one day I just went to lunch and I said, you know what? I'm not being on this plantation one more hour, honey. I got my handbag and locked my desk and left the key and got in my car and went home right after lunch and never went back. They still looking for me.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I have to laugh because, you were one of the best, the top cream of the crop. I'm not just saying that.
Did I
It
tell
was
you the
true.
story? Did I ever tell you the story?
Not the entire story.
Okay, yeah. I, I, I
Not
just,
being, but you were the one of the best. I know that I know.
mhm.
And you did your best. You gave them your best, and you deserve more. And so did I.
You
And
did
you
too.
just took yours. You took your place just right out of there. You
Girl,
just
my
you
handbag and got my car and
you
never
knew
looked
your
back.
worth. You knew your worth.
Yeah. So and it was that was not worth it. That was not worth it. They had someone training me. She was, and every little thing that, because I was like certified in
Mhm.
what I was doing, and she wasn't. And she would ask me how to become certified. How did it go? Blah, blah, blah. And, she has a big position and she's not certified, but I am. So I
Mhm.
think that just like, you know,
That I mean, that would
that's,
upset anyone. That would
yeah.
upset anyone,
And you're
because
bringing
you see
someone
it.
that's not on my level to train me. You see, that's where, static occurs, right?
Exactly.
Right. You should have another certified nurse come and, train that one because you see what happens if, yeah, the other person feels, you know, yeah, and
And
then they use their
and feel
complexion to
mhm.
to, to sabotage you. Yeah.
Age old in this country. That they're one of many. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that and just say that you were always, at the top, always. You gave your best, and that's who you are.
That's who we have to be. Then we have no give people no room to say, "Oh, I don't know where." I've been thinking, where they find these folks? You ever see them on TV with curlers in their hair, and they look like they didn't take their bath, and it's like this is all we see. It if you go to Dallas, this is all their people they're interviewing on TV, and it's like they don't represent all of us. Most of us are really putting in the work. We are, we are making strides, making progress, you know. But
But
every time they
that's what they want.
film Black folks on TV in Dallas, it's like, why, why this lady didn't, take care of herself before she got on TV? Why y'all go find these folks?
But that's the
So,
image. That's what they
yeah,
do every chance that they get. And they
yeah.
have melanated reporters, plenty, at least Channel 8. They have plenty. But they do this, they do it every time, but it won't work forever. It won't work.
Nope. It's gonna
And
change. Yeah, change
and
it.
this was a heartbreaker for me. I don't know how much time we have, but it's still on my heart and my mind. It just broke my heart. Last week, I believe, or last weekend, it was a African American Uber driver. They claim it was a scam. She was given an assignment and she had Uber on her car and everything. Her dashboard camera caught it all. It's been all over the media. She looked unkempt. Her hair, she had like a short afro that didn't appear to be combed. She was just dressed comfortably. It wasn't, like a jogging suit, but she came to this Caucasian man's home. He had to be maybe in his 80s. You can see it online. And he comes to the door with a gun and he claims, she said, I came to pick up the package. An Uber driver, I just came to pick up the package. He said, I
Right.
know who you are. You're in with them trying to kill me. And he comes out, he shoots her in the leg. She's begging for her life. This is on all over the TV and internet. And she's steady explaining to him, she's telling him, look at the card. I'm an Uber driver. I don't have anything. I don't have a gun. I just came to pick up the package. He said, I'll
Mm,
shoot you in the other leg. Shot her in the other leg. He ended up killing her.
yeah.
He ended
Demonic.
up killing
Yeah,
her. And then he
absolutely.
calls the police after he took her life.
Yeah.
She
So
was just trying to make a living.
right. You see how many stupid people are walking amongst us? Just absolutely
Like it
demonic
was
and
a
stupid.
dog. Like he was shooting a dog. And she
Just
was begging on this was all over the news. And that just it's still hurting.
Yeah. May she rest in power. Yeah, our condolences goes to that family. And I hope they will give him the death sentence.
He was arrested, but they claim it was a scam. They tried to scam him and told him that his nephew or someone was being held and they wanted
But it
12,000.
wasn't that person. It was like mistaken identity. It wasn't who he was thinking because he's stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
too
Yeah.
many of them.
Too many. You said the right word, too many. So, my sister, let's take a look at the taalisphere. We don't have much time. The taalisphere website. If anyone wants to share their project and have us take a look, select you for any future podcast to be a special guest or feature your business, you can, fill out this share your project section here. Let's see. What else do we have for you? All right. So over here we have, if you want to advertise, partner with us, or if you want to sponsor, you know, a business or a guest speaker, you can check that out. This one here, the featured business, you could press it and it will go to the YouTube video for them. Uh, and here we have a list of, you'll be able to click. It's still a work in progress. They're going to hopefully finish this website this week, but these
Nice.
are all the sites, yeah, that will be housed here. And that's yours truly. And yeah, so the next website, let's see, I think that might be Terrific. I'm going to, sorry about that. Okay, taalcare.com. So if you have mental health needs or need support, check out taalcare.com. Let's see, there's bibliotal.com. I'm especially proud of this website here, Bibliotal, because the team in Senegal created it.
Hmm.
And yeah, they did a great job for me. You can select English or and these are the ebooks that I wrote, so you can read them online. Purchase a month's subscription for like $5 or $7. I don't know what they wrote down here, but if you click it, I'm sure it'll go to PayPal and it will convert it to whatever dollars you're using. So speaking of ebooks, the Monkey Business movie, that ebook was turned into a movie. Here you see J. Leo Uche. He's a five-time national martial arts champion, and he is also a film director from Nigeria. This is Ngozi Ezioni. She's an A-list veteran actress in Nollywood. And this on the other side is Alex Yusifo, and he's also an A-list veteran actor. This is Patrick Ifeanyi. He did a great job. And Peter Amon Boyd. Yeah, Grace Obi in this here is Obi Okoli. They did a fabulous job, and we're going to have the trailer hopefully by next week. They have to, finish some of the animation this week, go into post-production. It's a process. And then the premiere, we're pushing for the end of May, could be the first week in June, but we will keep you posted. Okay. And hopefully have it in a theater near you or streaming, on a platform
I'm looking
that
forward to that.
that you can access. So Monkey Business is coming. Everyone, you can watch African Bodyguard on YouTube. Okay, just look it up on YouTube. African Bodyguard. That was the first movie we did. We're trying to remake it. But like I said, we're trying to support the martial arts community, and we're trying to save our brothers and sisters here on the continent from making the trip to Europe, that dangerous trip. So everything that we, you know, get as far as uh, any returns from what we get for the movies, we're helping our brothers and sisters here on the continent. So what else do I have for you? Okay, the Dr. Taal healthcare line products will be available in maybe a couple of months. We're going to have coconut oil, hair growth oil, natural deodorant available on the Taalisphere website for you. So I just wanted to share that with
Nice.
everyone. And if you're interested in being part of the Taalisphere team and would like to share your thoughts, your commentary, any news about the area that you're in, educational information, please submit a form on taalisphere.com. If you're selected, then you'll receive a $25 gift cash from either the Queen Magine Fund or the Queen Marsha Fund or the King Charles Fund. Thank you, my friend Charles, for paying it forward. Thank you, Nurse Marsha, for paying it forward. Thank
Well,
you, Queen Magine, if you're watching, for paying it forward. So you have given us a boost. You have all given us a boost right now. And I'm sure everyone out there is excited. If you're watching, go ahead and check out taalisphere.com and enter your name so that you could be selected. So uh, let's begin. Let me take us off of screen share here. Yeah, let's begin to pool our resources, our expertise, our perspectives to address the challenges that we face, such as poverty, inequality. Let's create new opportunities and support each other's grassroots initiatives, like the one, Carifica has, right? Carifica Global. My heartfelt thanks goes out to Carifica Global for their commitment to supporting our African communities worldwide and for fostering inclusion, right? And representing us on the global stage and helping us represent ourselves on the global stage. So, uh, Nurse Marsha, do you believe in open and respectful dialogue? Do you believe that can facilitate cross-cultural understanding and empathy?
100%. I do believe that. That's how it's going to get done. That's how we're going to move forward. You know, as long as everything's scattered, unorganized, we're not together. They always say it's power in numbers. So when we can come together with respect, you know, just humility, respect,
Mhm.
that's how we're going to move forward. I've
Right.
heard a house divided will fall.
Right. And engage in meaningful conversations and exchange ideas so we can break down these stereotypes, build bridges where we have solidarity. Like Advocate Majin Sanon Ellis was telling us yesterday, education plays a complementary role in promoting cultural awareness and global citizenship. A lot of things we must get ready to unlearn. That's what she was telling us yesterday. And with that in mind, a lot of things that we see happen to our people, you know,
Hmm.
it's not going to go down like that anymore. Okay. The lives that you were just telling me that's been lost, it's not going down from the 20s to now, the 60s, when,
Yes.
it's not going down like that anymore. Okay. Protesting is not enough. We have to boycott, get them where it hurts. We have to create our own systems, right? Get out of their system,
Right.
right? And
Correct.
then we don't have these situations anymore, you know, where we're talking about something so tragic, like we were just talking about 5 minutes ago that happened to our sister.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna have the protection we need. We're gonna have the unity that we've been, you know,
It's going to
crying,
it, it's going to
crying.
take work,
Yeah.
but it's mindset. Just
Hmm.
as we always say, one love, but we have to have our focus on the same thing. We have to want the same thing, and we
Yes,
move forward.
there you go. So as we conclude our commentary, special podcast today, Nurse Marsha, what final thoughts would you like to share with our viewers?
You know, just be kind and loving to those, in your circle. and, just keep it going. Keep it, love someone and they're gonna love someone. We just have to keep it going. We have to
Right.
keep it going, but embrace the ones around us first of all. If we can do that, then we can move out and share, spread the love.
Fantastic. So I encourage everyone out there to listen to the Bridging Continents podcast that we did yesterday with advocate Majeen Sanon Ellis. I will leave the link for you in the description box below. And please also leave your comments and like and share this video and let other people know that we're here. We're getting started. We are going to help you make money. We're going to help you with your career. We're going to help you, connect with your people, and hopefully help you get out of systems that are not for you and don't work for you. Okay. And yeah, get you into a better place where you can have the recognition that you should have. You can, express yourself. You can tell your story. Okay. That's important. We have to tell our own story and we have to have places where, you know, we can hear each other. Okay.
Well
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. So, everyone, please consider how we can all enjoy a more inclusive world. Uh, think about what you can offer. Advocacy, is it activism, more interactions between continental Africans and the African diaspora? Be sure to tell us. And you can also email us at taalisphere@gmail.com. And until next weekend, when the Carifica president of Haiti, get
All right.
ready, get ready, get ready. He'll be with us. I don't know, maybe it's she, I don't know. Next Saturday. And that president will be joining us. So keep reflecting, everyone. Keep engaging and keep, yeah, your keep your video from Taalisphere. Keep sharing it, okay? Stay happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Well said.
Thank you, Nurse Marsha.
Thank you for having me.
Have a blessed one.